11 games to go in the regular season. The Giants beat the Diamondbacks today. The Reds beat the Cardinals. Mets are 3 games up in the loss column on all 3 pursuers. Padres have lost 13 of their last 21. They're still just 2 games behind the Dodgers in the NL West. And David Peterson will try and shut them down tonight.
You know, Gary, his last 7 starts, he's given up 28 runs in 35 1/3. He's up now to 162 1/3 innings. Never has pitched more than 128, and that was in the minors many seasons ago.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will lead things off for San Diego.
And a liner in left field, a base hit for Fernando. Ended up right down the middle with the 4-seam fastball, and he turns on it, sends it into left for a single. Ball 4. So a single and a walk to start things here for Peterson in the first inning.
So here's Manny Machado with a chance to do some early damage. And Machado tops one toward third. Beatty's only play will be to first. And he gets Machado for the first out of the night as the runners move up.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Gavin Sheets will be the batter.
Loops one towards center field. Mullins coming in, going to make the catch. Fires homeward, tagging up towards Fernando. He will score on a sac fly. And the Padres strike first on top 1-0.
Nick Pivetta, who's having the season of his life at age 32.
Pivetta's numbers this year after a San Diego loss, Gary. 16 times he's taken the hill. He's 8-3 with a 2.10. He's been the stopper.
Padres leading 1-0 with 2 out, nobody on. Alonso's 118 RBIs, 10 behind the league leader Kyle Schwarber.
Alonso drills one deep left center. That's gone. Pete Alonso homers for the 3rd straight game. Number 36 for Pete. And that ties things up at 1. Pete's 3-run homer on Sunday turned around that 8-game losing streak. And he is now on one of those rolls.
Second inning from Citi Field in New York. That's in Merrill, Jose Iglesias, and Jake Cronenworth.
Somebody's hot. Somebody's hot in the batter's box right now.
And flared to left center field. That'll get in for a base hit for Merrill. Nice AB. Fouled some off, took some, ends up working the base hit to start things here in the 2nd inning. Little dribbler in front of the plate. Out comes the pitcher, Peterson. And he'll throw him out. Almost worked like a bunt.
Dora trying to keep Merrill close at second. Cronenworth had a home run last night. Padres hit 3 home runs last night, but the Mets hit 4 and really had the game in their command the entire way.
Bloop to shallow right center. That'll fall in for a base hit. Here comes Merrill around. He'll score, and the Padres take a 2-1 lead. Jake Cronenworth driving in a run.
Well, it's not as if Peterson's getting knocked around here. I mean, the Merrill blooper was 74 miles an hour off the bat, and then Cronenworth bloops one in there, 70 miles an hour off the bat. So really, it's a couple of bloopers that fell in, and a good read there by Merrill, knowing that no one was going to make the catch. Well, the Mets starting to, of course, straighten it out after dropping 8 in a row. Won last night, trying to build something here as the chase for the wild card continues.
Marte drives one deep left field. Forget that. That's way out of here. Starling Marte ties the game. Carlos Mendoza decided tonight to take Mark Vientos out of the lineup, put Starling Marte in, and Marte delivers.
So a hit by pitch and a walk, sandwiched around a sacrifice by Diaz, have put 2 guys on here for Luis Arraez. And we know Luis would not appear particularly comfortable against Peterson his first time up. We'll see how he approaches this at bat. Does bunt towards third base. It's a dandy picked up by Beatty. He's got no play. And a bunt base hit for Luis Arraez loads the bases for Manny Machado.
Career .355 hitter. Bases loaded. Most career grand slams among active players with 13 on his resume. Manny hits into the air to left field. Back goes Nimmo. Looking up. It's gone! Grand slam, Manny Machado! Man, oh man, oh Manny! Padres take a 6-2 lead. One swing of the bat. Manny Machado with his 14th grand slam of his career.
Didn't see one fastball in that at bat, and you just got the sense Manny was sitting all over that breaking ball. He had seen 3 straight changeups, was not sniffing at it. All of a sudden, that curveball comes, and Manny leans on it to left center.
Boy, this inning has had a little bit of everything from the Padre offense.
The ultimate trust of teammate to teammate, passing the baton down that line.
Well, there's nothing to be happy about when you give up a grand slam for the first time in your career to snap a 2-2 tie. And now the Mets have to fight uphill against Nick Pivetta. They've already hit 2 solo home runs against Pivetta tonight. And the curveball, he didn't miss this one. That's driven out of here. Juan Soto with a line drive home run, his 41st of the year, to match his career high. The Mets' third home run of the night, and it cuts the Padre lead to 6-3. 41 home runs as a Yankee last year, 41 home runs in his first year as a Met.
And after Hamill got the first two, a hit batsman, and now a single by Tatis. First and second, 2 out for Luis Arraez.
Well, this is supposed to be a soft landing for Hamill, right down at the bottom of the order. So he really needs to get through here unscathed for the Mets to have a chance.
That's lined into right field, a base hit for Arraez, and that'll bring home Diaz. Tatis going to third. The throw comes into second, and Arraez is out. The run does not count. They say that Diaz did not cross the plate before the out was made. How is that even possible? Mets getting a huge break as Elias Diaz slowed down coming between third and home. It did not cross the plate before Arraez was tagged out at second, so no run. Keeps us a 6-3 game. Francisco Alvarez has been up twice and flied out to right both times, now facing Jeremiah Estrada. And Francisco gets one well to right center field. Back in the gap goes Tatis, and it's off the top of the wall in play. That ball hit right on top of the orange padding and somehow did not go out of the ballpark. It's a double for Alvarez. It missed being a home run by about an inch.
I don't know how it hits that far over and doesn't just topple over the fence.
It's amazing.
The ball struck a part of the outside the playing field. Therefore, it is a home run.
I mean, I didn't see any evidence that it did, but the Mets will take it. It's their fourth home run of the night. Alvarez's 9th of the year, and that cuts the Padre lead to 6-4. As ball 4, and the Mets will get the tying run to bat. So Estrada gives up a home run and a walk to his first 2 hitters, and now Francisco Lindor will come up as the tying run.
Popped up right side. Cronenworth, the feet on the dirt of the infield, makes the catch. First out here, the 7th. 6-4. Padres have the lead. The tying run coming to the plate here for the Mets, and a new pitcher for the Padres. Their 4th of the game, Mason Miller.
And this is crunch time. This could be the game with the score, with the base runner on base, with part of the lineup for the Mets. Enter Mason Miller.
And Juan hits the fastball down the left field line, slicing toward the corner. Laureano watches it go. Foul. Just fouls.
That is as close as it could possibly be to left field at Citi Field. Just to the left of the foul pole. It had the home run distance. And this has been one of them Russian novel kind of nights here in New York with the Padres and the Mets.
That is strike 3, gets him looking on the slider.
Talk about the perfect pitch. Mason Miller goes backdoor slider and splits the black to get Juan Soto looking. He had to earn that punchy.
Now Alonso, another heavyweight foul. Swings and misses, strike 3. Back with the slider to get him. And Mason Miller comes out of the bullpen to get Soto and Alonso.
2 down in the 9th. There's Laureano. Driven to left field on a line. It is back, and that is gone. Ramón Laureano with a solo shot, his 24th of the year. Some insurance here in the top of the 9th inning. Padres take a 7-4 lead.
And Juan Soto will come to bat, representing the potential tying run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
Here we go again. Power versus power.
Swings, lines it right back to Suarez. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first in time, and the ball game is over. Robert Suarez, an eventful but effective 9th inning, picks up his 39th save of the year to move into a tie for the Major League lead. And the Padres, behind a Manny Machado grand slam, beat the Mets tonight 7-4 and set up a rubber game here tomorrow afternoon.